Hello guys to another code video game. Today we're going to make something like a race. This is my multiplayer game. As you can see, when I press A because I'm player 1, but when I select player 2 and start pressing A, I can also do it. And if you see this button over here, if you were to host it and then share and host, you can get someone or like your friends to enter the code. To like actually enter a code, you can go here. Let's wait for it. Oh yeah, here. And then when it goes to the multiplayer games thing, and then you enter the code. In my thing it is 9C3 wait, not 9C5. Sorry. And space E97. Okay, enter. And now I'm over here. And as you can see, I can see someone has joined. And if I were to send like lots of smiley faces, I can see them coming out from there. Okay, and then the host can start the game. And I started the game, and like you can start pressing, and then when I go to my other stream, well, I mean it just paused, but if it was on another device, then it would be able to work, and you'd be able to play with your friends. Okay, so let me see how to code. Let's just name it race. We're going to be making like simple characters. It's going to be a really simple project. It's not going to be too long. It's not going to be too short. But that, guys. Okay, first you just duplicate 4 of these guys. Name it player 1, player 2. Wait, not 2. Okay. Oops. Player 3, and then player 4. Okay, this will also be player 1, and then player 2, and then a player 3, and then player 4. Okay. Now you can customize them however you want, but I'm just going to make it like a red blob with some black outline, like this. I'm going to just do this. I can go to my assets and just change the color. I remember player 2 is blue, and then player 3 is orange, and then player 4 is green. My assets, this, insert green, orange. Okay, and for the last one, we have green. Okay, green. Now that this is done, we can have some sort of like a special background, like a background image. First, we can color it all white, and then equip the line tool. Get some black and see, and you know you're going to be split it into fourths. So a good place to split it would be probably like here, and then you all the way put it like that. I missed one here. I think I'll put another one like here. Good. And one more like right here. Okay, you can see that this isn't perfect, but it isn't bad either. Okay. So then this is where the positioning comes in. Player 1. First you find the X. The X should be around like, I don't know, 3. I don't know, I'll put 2. But the thing is, you always have to keep the x at 2 for everything, or it won't be fair. I'm just gonna insert all of these. Okay, this is player 3. This player 4. But we're going to be changing the y lower and lower every time. I think I put it like here. Then I'm going to check if it's in the right position. Oops, I think the x is too low. Probably like, let's do like a 5. No, 6 is fine. Oh, 5 is fine. Take it away. 5, 5, and 5. Okay, I found out that this is a little high too. How about I move to like a 32? Okay, now no, I need to, this is high. This is too high. I need this at 8. This needs a little more like this. Okay. That should be good. Oh yeah, this needs to move a little more like 7. 7, 7, and 7. Okay. Now that looks better. This will always have to be more than 38. And like probably like here. 68. Yeah, that's perfect. And this will be at the really bottom, so probably like that. And I think that looks weird. It just looks weird. Let's put it down to this. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so now we only have a few more things. But remember, this was a multiplayer game. When you guys saw my game, do you remember there was like a red icon, the blue icon, orange icon, and the purple icon, and then a whole host multiplayer game icon? Those won't appear unless you actually make it have multiplayer. There are 2 ways to make it multiplayer. Have the you can go to like controller, like use like player 2 or something, or like info, or like on player 2 score and stuff. Or you could just go to extensions and click the multiplayer. But we're not going to be using the extensions since I myself think it's easier. The extension is actually pretty bad and hard to use. And yeah, because every time I try to make like some gun game or something with the thing, I can't like, I just can't like do some of the stuff that I could when I don't use it. So let's do player 1, A button pressed. Then we're going to change the player 1's X by like 3. And we will duplicate that 1, 2, 3 times. We're going to be changing this to 2, changing this to 3, and changing this to 4. And we're going to be changing this to player 2, this to player 3, this to player 4. Okay, let's see how that looks. Move, yeah. This is looking perfect. Now, do you guys think that this game is completed? If you said yes, then you are actually wrong. Because this video has only gone for like, I don't know, probably like 5 minutes. I don't know. Tell me how much time has passed in the comments below. But I have no idea how much time has passed yet, but okay. But the problem is there's no finish line. So even if like I got to the very end and started passing it, I don't win. So let's say let's probably make a finish sprite. Like this. Finish line. Since that's black, let's make this. This has to be like, I think it was 120, and then I'm gonna put it all dark blue. Okay, I'm gonna make it like 4, done. But as you can see, it's in the middle, so what we need to do is position. As you can see, if we just change the X to like here, well, we're gonna make the finish line. Don't mind the error, since it's gonna be fixed in a second. Let's also make this have like a finish. Okay. As you can see, it's still up top. So we want to make it go down. Well, if the full thing was 120, then half of it would be 60. So now it is perfect. Okay. That seems good enough. If you guys want to further do this, you guys can like add animations for your characters while they're walking or something. But yeah. Let's see. Now I just need to do a little more code, and then we're practically gonna be done. We're just gonna do that. Remember, guys, you need 4, and exactly 4. Okay. Player 1, player 2, player 3, and player 4. We're all gonna put it into the finish, and finish. Okay, we're going to put a game over win and duplicate it for all of them. And we're going to have a different message for each of them. Use message player 1 wins. Okay, let's just duplicate that and let's change the 1 to 2. Player 2 wins. Okay, now we can change the 2 to a 3. Player 3 wins. And after we can change the 3 to a 4. Player 4 wins. Except that we're going to be adding something in advance. We're also going to be going here. We're going to be selecting the splash. We're going to ask for string. Okay. Now we're going to ask the string, how good was this game? We're basically asking for feedback. Max length is like 30. Okay, 30, and we're going to put this in here, and we're going to put this here, this here, and this here. And then after we're going to say here, I think it looks like this. Thanks for telling us. Okay, it kind of isn't us since I'm inventing this game myself, but yeah, you guys will also be making it. So yeah, thanks for telling us. I just need to keep repeating this. Okay, thanks for telling us. Thanks for telling us. And also, last one, thanks for telling us. Okay, now we can see how the game works. If I just move A a little bit to like the middle, move this a little to the middle. This isn't actually going to be how the real game works, but since you need to host a multiplayer game, if you guys forgot how to host it, you guys go to the front of the video, or I'm probably going to show you guys again, maybe when I make another multiplayer game. Okay, and then let's say I want blue to win, so let's just make blue win. Blue touched it. How good was the game? Type your keyboard using your keyboard and hit enter. It was super good. What? Autocorrect the food. Super good, and I made it. A. Okay, we need to press OK. Okay. Oh yeah. I forgot. Yeah. True. 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 And last but not least. True. Okay, now it should work. Now I just need to make red win. Okay. Good. Okay, I think I'm gonna go here now. Good. I literally have to go over all the way over here to make a space. Good game. Okay. Okay, good game. Thanks for telling us. Okay, so that's solved. Okay, we're going to wait. No, I feel like we should make you win first. Okay, now it should be much satisfying. Just make player one win. Where's my spam clicking? Okay, she's almost won. Player one wins. Now the feedback didn't show. Okay, maybe we do need to drag up one. Okay, so that's basically it. I'm going to show you guys one last time how to host a multiplayer game. Press this button. If you don't have like on player one stuff or the multiplayer extension over here, you can't host a multiplayer game because it's not multiplayer currently. And I suggest you don't use the multiplayer extension. Although if you like it and you think it's really good, you can use it. But this is just my own opinion. I think that just creating them and then doing like using the controller player multiplayer section in the index multiplayer section or something. So they also probably have some multiplayer section so that it can help. And I personally feel like it's good. So you can host multiplayer game, just press it. project name, Grace. Project description. It's a good race. Okay, and then you host it, share and host, connected, and now there's a code, and you can make someone just go here, and then drag it, and when it goes to multiplayer games, press try now, and then after just enter the code. Got it? And there's also more games to play with friends. Like, these are just the games that are like popular. As you can see, there's the Galga game or something. And if I can show you like the perfect fit, and then you start game, start, and then you see perfect fit. You have to make your thing, the legs fit perfectly like that. Okay, now I need to do a split. Like that. Okay, so now you guys know how to do it, right? Okay, so in all we had a really fun time together. And if you try this, if you're not logged in, you need to log in before you can do it. But yeah, that's it for today. So bye guys. Have a good rest of your day. Bye. I hope you guys have like a nice day, a nice place to live. And yeah, I hope you guys subscribe too. Thank you for watching my videos. And yeah, bye. This is the end of the video, okay?